I'm Seth in the sweats.
I'm Easy in the suits.
You're now listening to Sweats and Suits podcast.
Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Sweats and Suits podcast. Sweats and Suits podcast. You are now listening to Sweats and Suits podcast.
It is what it is.
I mean, the one thing I liked about it, and welcome to another episode of Sweats and Suits podcast. I am the man in the sweats, and with me is my cousin.
How you doing?
Not my partner. It's my cousin today. My partner had to miss, but my cousin came into town. It's his birthday.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? On the pod, I've definitely referenced Robb a lot. So this is the man, the myth, the legend, the nigga that told me a lot. I learned a lot from.
Just bust down life.
Yeah, bust down life for me real quick. I ain't even think of Call of Duty that deep.
Right.
But yeah, man, my cousin Robb in the building, man. My out-of-town cousin. Out-of-town Robb.
Out-of-town Robb.
Cleveland
What's
Robb.
What's up?
La Follette Robb for the people that might know him from high school and shit. Man, what's good, cuz?
Not much, man. Just been.
You gotta get up close
my
to the
bad,
mic.
my bad.
That's your only warning.
Oh, that's the only one?
Yeah, you know what I tell motherfuckers talking to the dick. I don't care.
do it.
All right, so I gave you the free one. That's
Right,
your free
yeah.
one.
All right. Understood. I'll be right here. Yeah, not much, man. Just up here visiting family after I haven't been in town since like 2019. So
It's been a couple of years.
Yeah, well, I did come in town for the 4th last year. I was at your house for the 4th last year.
We did do that.
Yeah,
that
was
shit
fun.
was dope.
Yeah.
I might have to try to redo that, man. Like, we got to pick another day to do that shit.
We need to get a hold of everybody anyway because, I ain't seen her. Mo was in town too. So
Yeah, so I'm going to hit her when we done here. See what's popping. But yeah, man, welcome to town. Welcome to the pod. A long time
thank you.
listener.
Definitely.
One of the niggas that calls me behind the scenes, like, y'all wild for that.
Right.
Or what the fuck? You know what? I wanted to talk about this.
Right. I texted in comments.
Yeah, texted in comments and shit. But yeah, man, just happy to have you here. I figured since you was here, man, good time to get you on the pod since Eric couldn't be here. It's actually perfect. You know, shit, it's crazy how life set itself up.
I miss little bro though. Man.
Yeah, man. Like, for y'all don't know, Robb and Eric were the best men at my wedding.
Yeah.
I had 2 best men. It was Robb and E. Like, I couldn't pick. I wasn't gonna pick. Not like these niggas.
It worked out.
Because if I pick one, I would have to fight the other. So I was really it was like I was picking my poison. A nigga that's like my size got some strength for this nigga that's really fast. It's probably gonna sting. So it's like I'm just picking both. Fuck it. I make my own rules. It's my wedding. God damn it. Nah, man. But welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank everybody who donated to Cam. Again, we just got back from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I have a lot of videos shot and stuff. I gotta just do the final interview with him. I was trying to wait till his face cleared up. For those that don't know, when we were down there, Cam woke up the first game day with a swollen face. I think that he got sunburned and it swole his face up because it was also dry, red, itchy. It looked like kind of like my arms kind of looked to that. And then when I saw him, he was been at my mom, so when I saw him yesterday, his face went down, but it's hella red, scaly, peeling. I'm like, okay. So we thought that was it, but we should have kept giving him Benadryl throughout because the next day, the day of the championship game.
It's hard to give a kid Benadryl and then tell him to go play football, though.
He did it.
He a beast then.
We woke up, I think, because first game day, we woke up at like 8 a.m. to go downstairs for breakfast. That's when we saw his face. So we went straight down to the lobby and was hoping that they had some Benadryl. They actually had children's and adult.
Oh, that worked out. Man.
So we bought the children's, gave him his dose, ate breakfast. By the end of breakfast, he's already sleepy. Benadryl already on his ass. On his ass. He like, Dad, can we go lay down? I'm like, all right, well, let's go. So we went to lay down. I think I let him lay down from like 9:30 to 11. His game was at 11. Or no, his game was at 12. I let him lay down from like 9. I pushed it. I called his coaches. I called the other coaches that were down there. I said, listen, Cam woke up with a swollen face. He's taking some Benadryl. I'm trying to let him sleep some of it off. Cam wakes up at like 11:20. He's moaning, groaning. I'm like, look, we're going to get you there right on time, so I need you to kind of wake up.
Right.
I'm looking like a real football dad. I'm like, hey, Just lay down, stay laying down. I put his socks on him for him.
Right.
Got his pants halfway up. Told him, hey, you got to do the rest. Like, stand up. Let's try to, like, just get him going. He got himself together. And we went to the game, and he played the entire game. Told all the coaches. The coach knew we were going. It was like,
outstanding.
They was like, that kid is tough. They was like, there's no fucking way. He was like,
right.
He had to play harder than everybody out there because not only did he have Benadryl in the system, they probably had him loopy and hazy. Or at least he had the hangover because I let him sleep a little bit.
Right.
So that night we go out. We didn't give him no more Benadryl because we like, damn, maybe it's just something from the sun, so Benadryl ain't going to help.
Right.
Wake up and his eyes are even more swollen. It started to go down the night before. Wakes up, it's worse.
Was something on the pillow or something? Maybe?
That's what we thought too, but he had already slept in the pillow 2 nights. While all of a sudden,
right,
the third night is like,
right.
And he had been laying on those pillows constantly. I'm like, fam, I don't know what the fuck is happening. So I called again, like, yo, Cam woke up worse. So I gave him Benadryl, like literally an hour and a half before his game. Yeah, second game, I said, hey, bro, I got to sit him the first half. I can't send him out there like that.
Right.
Because he out there just like,
right.
like with the S2E eye, like we showed up, we still got there a little late, but the game was behind. So he had a chance to kind of shake it off. He got dressed, but he didn't put his gloves and stuff on. He waited till the second half. And I talked to him. I said, hey, do you want to go out there? He said, yes, I want to try. I said, all right. So second half, he tried. He had a couple of good drives. Then I just think he spaced out on the third drive. Then it was just some confusion. Pulled him out. I think that he played maybe another like drive or two. Overall, I'm proud as fuck of him. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great time. I didn't get a chance to interview him those second days because of what he was going through with his face.
Right.
So now I kind of like, before I put everything out, I want to wait till I could do that final wrap-up interview where he can say it from his own mouth, like how he felt about everything.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to put that on YouTube. But I want to thank everybody who donated. The experience was amazing. It's different down there.
Oh, that's football country, though.
But like, we were in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. But we coaching, like the coaching staff was like me and a dude from here. One was from Florida, and 3 were from Dallas.
Oh, that's cool, though.
So it was like a melting pot.
Right.
Them niggas ain't play, though.
No, it's real serious, especially down there, Texas, Georgia, Florida, even in PA.
Yeah,
and Northeast Ohio, all that youth football is huge.
It was some Ohio kids there, not on our team, but I was just at, like, you know, I'm out there in like just a melting pot of football. So I see kids, I'm like, hey, where y'all from? I just want to know.
Right.
So like, I think we were probably the farthest north, but it was some people from Delaware. I'll take that back, because Delaware actually was like, hey, y'all looking for some football games in Wisconsin? I said, yeah. It was like, we'll pull up.
Oh, for real?
Like, he was
like,
Delaware? Yeah, he was like, we got what? He was like, we got 8-14. Can y'all cover that? Hell yeah, we can cover that. Right. So we got their number and worked it out. So possibly setting up like they come to us, we go to them for 2, back-to-back years.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up.
So there's a lot of that, like, but just to be in a space of everybody having that pour into their kid for football mentality.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was your first experience.
That was my first experience.
You used to being just
I'm used to being here.
Yeah. Okay.
And like, there's no shade to the people here, but it's different. The vibe was different.
It's like playing local basketball and then going AAU and traveling. That's the difference.
Exactly. You don't have your little. Yeah. You don't have your 69 and 70 players. Like, if we're talking Madden. You ain't got them 60. It's like we really went down there for an all-star team.
Right.
Like, there's only 6 kids from here that went. All-star team of kids from everywhere. And boy,
it shows.
Some of them niggas.
Yeah, it shows.
This is real, dog.
It shows.
But like the coaching, like, I'm hard on Cam, and I know that. But I always preach that I want him to get coached by other people. So I was like, kind of, hey, I want to go down there as a daddy. Like, but the head coach of his team was like, no, I got my lineman coach here. Come on, Seth. Bitch, I was trying to just be a dad. But
put the camera down. Put
the crazy thing is, like, all the parents of kids on our team seemed like they were coaches too.
Yeah, they are.
So they were just like chilling. Like, hey, he was like, hey, I fuck with you as a coach, bro. He was like, he said, like, all the parents was like, I don't know about other. She said, but this is the best coaching staff we've had since doing this event. Like, I guess this was like the 4th event.
Okay.
So I just learned so much, and them kids, them coaches, like, they shit. One mistake. Hey, get out. You're not finna get nobody killed out here. Come on. And they pull him to the side, chew their ass, get him back out there. Like, one of the coaches got on Cam ass, like, because the little boy like had got blocked. Cam did his job. But Cam ain't one of those kids that's rah-rah. He do his job, played over, I'm done. Little dude tried to get some extra pushing in. Cam didn't say shit. He just got up, like, whatever, nigga. But the coach said, Cam, come here. I don't never want to see you on the ground. Don't let that boy push you around. Only reason he did that shit is because you was in his ass. Now, come on. I'm sitting there like, thank you. Somebody else is saying
right. And it helps sometimes, though, for your kids to actually hear it from somebody else. Because, after a while, like, they get into a little, just like you did with your parents. Your parents don't know nothing. Yeah. They don't understand me. But then somebody else tell you the same thing. Your friend's parents tell you the same thing. Older brother, older cousin tell you the same thing. And then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, yeah, it made sense.
It made sense when she told your ass.
Right.
And it was weird because I was talking to my mom about it before leaving. And I was like, man, it just seems like there's so many other opportunities going on. Like, after doing this, like, I saw something online about a lineman camp down in Houston. I'm signing Cam right up. And I already talked to the dude, like, one of the dudes who knows somebody who run it. He was like, oh, you good. He said, come down. Take care of it. So even just making these small connections, bro, and just seeing Cam interact with his teammates that he just met. Like, they're running around this fucking, Dave and Buster's type place together.
Right.
Talking shit, having a good time. And it's like, it's all I be wanting.
Yep.
This is the
experiences
this is
that
the
you want to see. Yeah.
So it was a lot of that, man. And I knew coming back home, it's like, coaching an all-star team, but then you got to coach your team because now it's a lot more teaching. It was just saying, do this.
No, yeah. The difference is, and I gave this analogy to Reek at one point about math, and I'm like, you got building blocks. You know what I mean? Math, when you start off and you start. Oh, my bad. Look.
Yeah, chill out.
You start right.
Watch yourself.
You start off, you start learning things, and then you know what I mean. But it's the basics. I said so. Like in football, when you first start playing, we had to tell you how to run, how to cut, how to jump, how to catch, which way, where your hands are supposed to be positioned to catch. I said now that you're older, the running, jumping, that type of stuff comes naturally. So now you don't have to coach you or teach you that stuff. Now we're learning plays. And we're building on your basis that you don't have to think about anymore. And what you were used to doing is you got to teaching kids how to run, jump,
teaching
catch,
kids
everything.
one by one. Come, this is your stance. Fire out your stance. Go this way.
And that's why you're in a difficult position because you're at an age group that some kids have it and some kids don't,
or they ain't did it enough to have it.
And some kids don't really want it. They want the jersey. They just want to be on the team. Their parents want them to be on the team. Their parents want them to have the jersey and be part of something. And they're not that interested. And then so now you have this mix of kids and you got the ones that you want to just, like Cam, that you want to take and start teaching them plays and schemes. And but you got to sit there and hold them back because you got. So it's a great opportunity to be able to take him to somewhere where you can just, all right, now we can go ahead and accelerate your game a little bit. And then we can, you're still part of the team at home. We still going to work with everybody, but I can take you on a different level right now.
Trying to find that aggression in Cam is the toughest part so far. But the coaches down there said the same thing I've said about my child. Very coachable, listens, doesn't make many mistakes as far as plays, coming off the ball, knows the snap count, won't cost you a lot of problems.
Right.
Just doesn't have that dog yet where it's like, I want to fuck you up.
Right.
He just like, I just want to do my job. Like, I want to do my job so we can win. That's my goal.
But that kind of works sometimes for linemen.
Yeah.
It does. It kind of works sometimes for linemen.
To have somebody who's even keeled is both dope and scary sometimes. Because I done played against them niggas who just was like, all right, something wrong with you.
Ain't they dangerous? Yeah, they dangerous.
Because they still know how to turn it on.
Right.
But they're not emotional.
That's that blindside shit.
Facts. Oh. Well, you said move him, coach? All right, I'll move him.
Right.
But it was, like I said, man, it was just so dope, man. I had to talk about that experience. I definitely want to. I'm going to try to get other coaches on. I want to see if I can get them niggas from Texas on.
They bring all them boys from Texas.
I've been trying. But I've been saying this shit for a while. Like, I'm like, look, all right, I done came down here now for this heat. Why don't y'all come up in the fall? I ain't even saying winter. I don't even want y'all in the winter.
I'll bring them up in November.
Bring them up in October, November. Late October.
Late October, early November.
Ain't no snow on the ground.
Right, now.
But it's a little chilly.
To them, it's a lot chilly.
Then we're gonna see some talent. Can your kid run the same way he run when that hawk on his ass?
Nah, you gotta let them. You gotta let the ground get a little hard. You might have to let it go a little when they cleats ain't digging in and they on them skates.
That's why I said early November because it might be a little frost.
Right.
But it might.
That ground thing different too. When you hit that ground and it don't give,
because you never know on the weekend it could drop to 48.
Yeah,
and
it don't,
for them,
yeah, and don't let it be foggy and have a little mist.
Oh, where they take their helmet off and it's smoke.
Right,
yeah, nah, they don't want that problem. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, it was a good week. What else? I think we did it after Father's Day, but shout out to all the fathers. I don't think nothing else really happened. Oh, shout out to the Bucks. We up 3-2.
Hey,
up 3-2.
Did you see the way his leg went backwards though?
Yeah, but I'm happy there's no structural damage.
Right.
I'm okay with
Yeah, it happens. You just shake it off, walk it off.
You gotta be happy. You gotta be happy. It's a little. Hey, the minor victories.
Right.
Minor victories we're going for.
I think they're gonna pull it off.
I think they can make it to the finals.
I think they can make it, and they don't need to play him. They
don't need to play him. Nah.
They'll make it to the final now.
And I don't think
he'll have to come off.
I don't think Trey is gonna play next game either. I feel like they think that they can beat us at home without Trey.
Right.
But Trey gonna play Game 7.
Yeah, of course.
Game 7 is happening.
Yeah, and if they don't win, there, Giannis gonna have to play Game 7.
Hey man, get out there as a distraction at least.
Right.
You ain't got to do much. Just stand out there.
Got a whole lot of money. Got a big
bag of money. A whole lot of shit online.
Right. Put your leg on that bag of money when you get home.
But somehow, Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat went at it on Versus. They did a Versus.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to everybody who was talking shit about Bobby, like Keith can be Bobby. I kind of looked at it. I still think Bobby might have won that.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna really go right down the list of songs that were played.
I was about to say Bobby should have a better.
But Keith got all those songs he wrote.
He does.
With LSG.
Oh, okay,
yeah. He has some hits.
He does
coming through.
I'm
a Keith Sweat fan, and I fight for Keith when niggas be shitting on him, talking about his own. Here's what pissed me off.
He whining.
All of that shit. Everybody be this whining ass, bitch ass nigga. But in the verses, sing Keith. Shut your bitch ass up. Anybody was talking shit about Keith prior to this verses, but then was on wood. I don't want to hear it. Y'all ain't the Kang, nigga. He ain't fuck Whitney.
Ain't nobody sing like the Kang.
Ain't nobody sing like the Kang, nigga. You heard what Whitney said. Shit. Fuck, goddamn. But some shit happened today. It came out today or yesterday?
What?
With Shi Carri.
That came out today. Bill Cosby came out like 2 days ago.
Bill Cosby got out. So what happened?
They dropped all the charges or something?
Did they drop the charges? Because they're saying he's convicted, but they just released him.
Nah, something happened with the charges. So, let me see if I can find it. But yeah.
They were willingly pilled. I don't know. There was something about this. Again, we didn't live in those times. You were on the tail end of those times.
Right.
But you were young.
Yeah.
Niggas was popping Quaaludes from my understanding.
Them early 80s?
Folks.
That was before crack.
That was before crack. That was...
Yeah, once crack hit, everything
That
changed.
was coke. that was like off the coke. Coke.
They overturned his conviction.
And they never said why?
They probably did. I didn't read it.
I don't know. Either way, Bill Cosby's out. How do you feel about that? Or do you even give a fuck?
I don't really. To be honest with you, they caught him on the one. What was it? There was one charge. The statute of limitations hadn't ran out on.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
He was only supposed to do what, 3 to 10 anyway?
Yeah. It's kind of. I feel.
Do you think he did it?
I don't know, and that's what I'm saying. It's so hard to prove something that long ago, and I don't know if it's right to just go off of word at that point. You know what I mean? That's one of those things. It's like, yeah, I trust me because I got a mother or sister.
Yeah, you want to believe.
Yeah, I want to believe.
You want to believe
and be
the
like,
woman.
yeah. Well, you know what? You got to do the right thing. You know what I mean? If you did it, and you need to, pay for what you did. But at the same time, I'm like, we've also seen many cases where a groupie flipped the truth and told a lie.
Bitches be lying, bro. Like you said, what it is. Bitches be lying.
And he has so many come out. I'm like, everybody might not be lying. Everybody ain't lying.
Everybody ain't lying about something.
Right. But
so I get that part.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like,
everybody
okay.
ain't lying about something. But
But it's hard to prove that, you know what I mean? And if it,
from
it,
so
it,
long
for,
ago,
from so long
it's
ago.
like
So it's
the only evidence is words,
right.
and then at that point, you only really believe in it because of how many came out.
Right. Because I'm not gonna lie, if it was like one or two, I honestly probably would have questioned it. Like, what's their motive?
Yeah, where
behind
it
it?
come
Where does this come from?
Because they were
Why
saying
all of
the
a sudden
original.
did you just now say something out of the blue? From
They were
40
saying
years
the
ago?
original chick was getting paid. The original one that came out. Now I watched that.
That to me, that's like that's a confession for him though.
Yeah,
if you
'cause I
paying
think
her, then yeah,
Dooch
you
is
did
the one
You
who
was
told me
trying
to
cover
watch it. It was a documentary where they really talked about it. It was a pod where they really talked about it, and it looked so foul. Like it was foul. Like Bill, I was like, damn, Pill Cosby.
Pill Cosby. That's horrible.
I thought I was like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, right? Maybe you did it, but then you start thinking, it's like, do people just see an opportunity?
Right.
Do people go from, oh no, me and Bill were just best friends, to, no, that nigga raped me?
Yeah, but that's a very, very strong accusation. I don't know.
Telling you accusing somebody of rape, like, to the women that have been raped, I'm not trying to trigger y'all. Please understand that I'm totally against it.
And the crazy thing is, there's a lot of that going on that goes
so undetected, or so untold on, or
it's crazy.
So I'm gonna say this: women, if somebody have touched you, please say it right away. Talk to somebody,
right?
Because don't let it linger. Don't even give nobody the shadow of a doubt. You feel what I'm saying? Because like then you all of a sudden get lumped in with the possibility of those chicks who are lying.
It's harder to believe.
You got those chicks who saw it come up. But he finna go to the league, so he raped me. Like,
but the crazy thing is, I feel like the majority of the stuff. Well, I'm not gonna say the majority of the stuff, but a lot of women that I've interacted with over the years that have had trauma. That have had that happen to them. A lot of the time, it was family members.
Yeah, and didn't say anything.
And so that's why they're not saying anything.
And
it's not because it's somebody that's prominent in the community or something like that.
But then sometimes it's that too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Using their power.
Oh yeah.
He is the alderman.
Right.
He is the
landlord. Shit.
Landlord. He's the guy that my boss.
Right.
Person in position of power. And that sucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it does suck for women to be stuck in that position. You know what I'm saying? But I just encourage them to say something. Like, please, like, don't let that shit go unannounced. But when it comes to Bill, I was always kind of on the fence where it was like, I believe something happened, but I don't believe his intentions were rape per se. I don't know. Because every time
if they was all the way asleep, then that's what was your intentions.
But see, I don't know.
And the fact they don't know, if you giving somebody, if you want to, you can put the pill out there and be like, hey, you want to take this?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And you take it.
How many of them took it, not really knowing what it was?
That's what I'm saying. You don't drug nobody. Like,
but my thing is, how many of them took it thinking it was a Molly type or X type, and it's really a knock you the fuck out type, and it's like And you know what I'm saying? So they agreed to something that they didn't understand.
Right.
But how many of them agreed to it and then was like, yo, I didn't like it, though. So now it's a problem.
That's the...
I said, yeah.
You wake up and you see Bill Cosby.
Half naked laying next to you. You like, oh, I didn't sign up for this one, though.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? And they don't know what they should tell. Until...
I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure. Out of the, I don't even remember how many stories it was that came out, or how many women ended up coming out accusing. It was something high. It was like what 20, 30, something.
Yeah, it was a lot of women. But sometimes it's too many. Too many make it look bad too.
That's what I was about to say. I'm wondering how many of those. With that many, with that big of a pool in your control group, I'm pretty sure that some of them, definitely,
absolutely, he did some stupid shit.
But I got a feeling a couple of them jumped on that bandwagon thinking it might be.
Saw that they had a situation with him and was like, "Fuck it, I can come up right now."
Yeah, right. If they end up handing out checks, I might be able to get one. So let me throw my name in the hat.
So
I'm pretty
does
sure
this shit get turned over because some of the people ain't received checks and was like, "Nah, I was just bullshitting."
That would be a trip.
That'd be fucked up, and they should go to jail.
Yeah. Now that's another topic. Like, do you believe that people should go to jail
for lying,
for false accusations?
Yes. If you say I raped you and I didn't, and I done time, I feel like you should do every bit of time that I've done already.
What if it wasn't rape? What if you had these situations where
consensual aggression?
No. I mean, not even sexual. I mean, if you had these people that are like, yeah, I got my car got jacked. It was a black dude.
Them too. My kids. Take your ass to jail.
Right.
Like fuck rape. Anybody who does false accusations should either serve the time that the person they accused served, or they should there should be a sentence in general. There should be a 2 to 5 for that, because
that would be like a very interesting stop snitching movement. People might be scared to make accusations against people because they're not sure or they're not right.
Yeah, but you can always tell when it's a difference in a lie and not enough evidence. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but if I'm going to the police and I'm telling them Seth did this, I saw him, blah 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 blah, and I'm actually kind of lying. My boy told me you was the one who did it. I'm just gonna go up in here and tell, and now
I'm in
it's
trouble.
Not you, but it
turned out not to be. Yeah, right, and that person should. But see, that's one of those people who they can always play on the fact of, well, it looked like him. Then
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But when a motherfucker is specific, like no,
right,
him walked into my home, I looked him dead in his eyes,
right,
and he shot me in the knee. It was Seth.
Right.
But my alibis are sharp, and I got video proof of I was somewhere totally different. I'm not here. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Yes, my friend, you should do some time for trying to lie on me.
Yeah.
Because that is a blatant lie. Or we need to find out why you thought it was me.
But you know how many, but now think about how many people right now are incarcerated, falsely incarcerated, because people didn't lie on them.
Mm-hmm.
How many people should actually be in jail for lying on people?
Shit.
How many? And if that same thing applied to like the police, how many times they didn't lie?
We won't have a police force in a lot of cities because niggas be lying, folks. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I'm not one of those cop bashing ass niggas, but bruh, some of you niggas is foul. Like call a spade a spade. I ain't saying that all criminals is right either. Like some of the criminals is foul too. But y'all be doing but y'all supposed to uphold the law. Y'all be doing some foul shit. Niggas be foul. Just saying.
Yeah. Y'all ain't supposed to play.
Y'all not supposed to. Yeah.
Y'all supposed to be reffing the game, not playing the game.
Hashtag cops should be refs, not players. Like, y'all can't be pushing bricks.
Right.
The fuck. You can't be out here. You can't be brickman. Yeah, that's you.
Right. We caught him with 10 bands. It was 25.
Wait, 10? Nigga.
Right.
Wait, that don't add up, because when we bust in the room, it was to shut the fuck up.
Right.
You got it. I need my 3. Like, nigga, you can't tell me that cops don't be busting cats down and walking away with some bread.
Oh,
or a lot of bread.
Everybody seen Training Day.
I need that money, Jake. Oh, girlfriend set it off. I need this money, ugly ass. She ran off. Talking about, I need this money. Bitch, you ran.
Why you making her sound like you was deaf?
That's what she said. That's how she said it. She was like in full cry. You know when you get an ass whooping, you try to talk?
You made her sound like
I need this money.
You made her sound like the buttered up dude on Family Guy when they be chasing around.
See y'all next year. No, she was ugly as hell, so I'm like, I need this money.
You ugly crier. You ugly
Queen
crier.
Latifah was not going. Bitch, you ran. Give her the money. She did her part. Hell no, she didn't. That bitch ran on us. That's fucked up.
What else happened this week?
Oh, man.
What else happened this week?
I want to talk about the Shi Carri shit, man. The newfound fame of Shi Carri. Shi Carri. I'm sorry. Shi Carri. Huh?
Get it right.
Shi Carri. Gold weave, long nails.
It was
fast than a motherfucker.
It was gold this week.
Yeah, it was red. It's been purple.
Blue.
It's been blue.
Whatever her girl pick out.
She's so ghetto fabulous. I love ghetto.
I love Shi Carri.
I love a ghetto bitch. Sorry. I say bitch respectfully, by the way. Like,
He paused himself. I wish y'all could have saw his face.
wait a second. I want to let y'all know that I say bitch respectfully. Like,
It's gonna be a whole bunch of ghetto bitches outside waiting.
but they know I love them. Like, I love y'all. I love y'all hoes. Yeah, I love y'all hoes. Looking at to my ladies. You know the song. Anyway, but so she gets caught with weed in her system. First thing people do is talk about Michael Phelps. Totally different situation.
Here's my thing. I don't care. It's legal in most states.
It is.
And I'm not saying most, but a lot of states
But
right now.
it's the Olympics we're talking about.
And it's legal internationally in a lot of places. I don't understand why that's a banned substance even on the list.
Now, that's the bigger problem.
It's not going to make you any fucking faster, I promise you. So...
Hold on, but one can argue that there's an over-relaxation that comes from weed that may make a person not suffer from the anxiousness that everybody else is from and put them at an advantage.
So if they were taking a prescribed pill with Xanax or something like that to calm their anxiety down, whatever, you know what I mean? So then that's okay. Yeah, right.
I mean, yes, based on their laws.
It's
Listen,
weed.
it's
and
fucked
she even
up.
admitted, and she smoked like 2-3 weeks before after her mother passed away.
Yes.
So
She was going through something.
she was going through something. That's no excuse. You know
If
what
it
I mean?
ain't
But
crack,
still.
let her on the track. That's what I heard.
I'm tripping because I'm like, alcohol ain't on the banned substances list, right? So I can run a race drunk. It's cool. I can go to the Olympics and run a race drunk. As long as I stay in my lane.
But can you really stay in your lane if you faded?
Hey, I could have said something right there.
I mean, we do it all the time.
Right. How many times have we done ran street light to street light out here and everybody stay in their lane? Right. One eye closed, trying to run down the street. Pulling hamstrings.
Is liquor on the banned substance list of for the Olympics?
No, it's alcohol.
It is.
What, you gonna ban France? They drink wine with everything.
France
They
got a
drink when
wine
they
flavored
15,
Gatorade.
right.
Like, pass me the wine flavored Gatorades, please.
Yeah, man.
What was the name of that podcast that you told me to listen to, the Bill Cosby one?
Unraveling Cosby or something.
Unraveling Cosby. The shit was sick, bro. Like,
Unraveling Cosby.
It made it.
The way they painted it, they painted it. He sounded worse than Jeffrey Epstein, dog.
Yeah, they painted that
it,
motherfucker like a Picasso.
wow.
That he is a terrible.
And the fucked up part is
It's possible.
They
though.
was
I
playing.
mean,
They was
them
playing.
both at the same time. Like they both came out at the same time. The Jeffrey Epstein one and the Cosby
Both
one.
of them came out.
And they made that.
They was
sound
they
bad.
they had audio from Cosby on there, calling,
Oh.
checking on the. But he.
But it was from the case that he just got.
It was the case that he just got.
They
Yeah.
just dropped and shit.
Oh, you out here bad, Bill.
But-
you out here bad.
That's what I'm saying. The case that they just dropped, it wasn't even about the rape and shit. It was about some other shit.
Other shit.
I mean,
Bill Free. I just know R. Kelly is pissed right now. He in jail trying to sing niggas off of him. Cause they just said he got. Didn't they say he got stabbed or some shit?
So,
R. Kelly got stabbed.
I think I still. He only safe in Chicago.
I'm like, where he locked up at?
I don't know, but
And first of all,
he's
you-
only safe in the
You
shop.
ever heard about jails in Chicago?
Yeah, but I'm
That's
saying
like going
but
to jail in Mexico, nigga.
but
Don't nobody want to go to jail in Mexico.
They love that. What I'm saying in Chicago, they love that nigga though.
Not
He
no
was a savior.
more. I don't think he
You
get.
don't think he get that same love?
Not
Chasing Cosby,
not
that's
in
what it's called.
what
Chasing
Chasing Cosby.
Cosby,
Why
yeah.
has it always got to be some
Chasing some shit.
Leaving
Ever
Neverland.
since OJ.
Chasing Cosby.
Ever since
You gotta-
OJ, bro.
Right, like
Chasing-
chasing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Folks,
What was-
I heard the theory.
What was the R. Kelly one? Surviving R.
Surviving R.
Yeah,
Kelly.
surviving R. Kelly.
Okay,
Chasing
so
Cosby.
real quick, we're gonna get back to
Leaving
shit. We're gonna get back to
Neverland.
Shi Carri. But I have to say this. I saw a theory about the whole OJ shit that blew my fucking mind on TikTok. They said
You mean they debunked the whole thing
like
on TikTok?
like literally
valid.
60 seconds. Fuck me up though. They said they think they was like OJ didn't do it, his son did. OJ shows up to the house, finds out that he killed Nicole and the nigga. So OJ is trying to clean it up. Hence why they could find stuff, but the gloves didn't fit. The chase was to allow his son to finish cleaning up his story and getting the fuck out of there. But everybody's after OJ while the son is sitting there knowing he did it.
They said that right when it happened.
That they think it was the son?
Yeah, that was one of the theories right when it happened because my daddy
I
looked at me.
never heard that.
Duh, my dad looked at me and was like, "I'm gonna tell you this, I love you." but I'll never go to jail for you. When that shit happened, yeah, he was like, what you do is on you. He was like, I'll help you out. You know, we can pay for the lawyer and shit. I'm not going to jail for you for nothing you do. Yeah.
Dog, it fucked me up because I'm sitting there thinking like, that makes total sense.
And
So
I'm
any
not
DNA that they find is going to be Simpson, but not that one. That's why the glove didn't fit.
Yeah, well, apparently his son got some. He got these tiny hands. The nigga can't eat Whoppers.
Nigga can't eat Whoppers. That's funny as a bitch. That's got these tiny hands, man. Like, dog, it just fucked me up because the dude debunked it so fast. Because as I'm thinking about it, you know how like they do like, you know, when they're like finally doing the big reveal on like in Saw when it's like this person was here the whole time. This thing, the whole time I'm sitting there like the son is just watching this shit the whole time with blood on his hands. He killed Nicole. Right. He didn't like what that bitch did to his daddy.
Right.
And Ron was just
got caught up in the mix.
Oh, it's cracking, fast.
Oh, it's cracking outside on Cap.
Right.
She said, "What it do, baby? It's the weed for me."
Big on the dumb shit.
Yep.
Right. So man, what's this I'm hearing? Like it's a ring around here.
Niggas stealing Kias.
Right. What's up with Kias?
I don't know. It's just an easy steal.
They stealing them with USBs.
How?
Yep.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh,
They stealing Kias with USBs and screwdrivers, nigga.
Like it's the old school. Like it's the
Leaving them motherfuckers looking like a 74 deuce in the corner.
right.
It's outside.
The funny thing is they the sponsor for the Bucks and shit.
Kia's the sponsor for the Bucks.
Kid been a sponsor for a lot of things though. Because remember when LeBron
Optimus.
won, they gave him the King
Yeah,
James
and,
version, King James 500
fucking
or
Blake
some
Griffin jumped over one. Nigga, like,
Oh, yeah.
They fucking.
it's funny as a bitch because they just announced like an 11 passenger Kia van. And they was like, man, Milwaukee gonna ride there. It's gonna be a gang and team. It's gonna be a whole team of niggas ride around in the Stoli, just dropping niggas off at different Kias.
Man,
It's a Kia Uber in this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. A stolen Kia Uber. Nigga, nah. But back to Shi Carri, my bad. But that is a good question. Why has marijuana not been taken off the banned substance list if there's no
enhancement
for it? Because if that's like they even like what the NFL ain't counting no more.
Amazon ain't fucking drug testing no more.
That's nuts.
So you telling me I can drive this forklift and pull all these millions of packages every day, but I can't run 100 meters down the street? Get the fuck out of here. Who am I endangering?
I don't know.
Running high.
I don't think
Who
it's
am I
shit.
endangering?
Because even when it happened to Michael Phelps, everybody thought it was stupid. It's like, nigga, that don't help him in the water.
At
And the
all.
fucked
It's
up
gonna
part is-
hurt him. He gonna hurt his lungs.
Hey, everybody need to feel bad about themselves that she was knocking y'all the fuck out. Like,
And she was 5'1". She's
with
5'1".
weed. She's 5'1". She's tiny. Outrunning you motherfuckers with weed in their system. Y'all suck.
And talking shit.
Dog, she
On
pointing.
top of
She
it.
pointing at herself in the
Right.
screen. And
Stop playing with me.
I love that ghetto
I
shit.
do too.
I love that ghetto shit, fam. Like, she's so unapologetically her.
Yeah.
But she needs, okay.
She need to do something with the flash.
No, fuck that. She needs a PR person. I heard an interview from her today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she.
It's all right.
It looked like
It's
she.
one
Like
of them.
her,
Oh, baby.
It looked like her mama was on the side. She looking over there like, I take full responsibility for myself.
You need to wear a bonnet. For the 400.
The foe, a bonnet. If she wore a bonnet while she was running, that might be my woman crush Wednesday, nigga. Courtney might have to give me a different house, different
Or just,
hall pass.
you know what?
I need a hall pass, bro.
You ain't even got to wear it during the race. Just show up on when you stretching, wear the
Dog,
bonnet.
she folks, the same way motherfuckers wear them snap away pants, she needs a snap away bonnet.
Right.
Somebody, Nike, get on your shit. But Nike didn't drop her.
No, they fuck with it.
I don't know why they dropped
Nike didn't
Allison
drop her.
Felix like some dumbasses.
Yeah, but that was then. This is now.
I love Allison Felix too.
Yeah, she fine.
No, this nigga said she's fine.
Oh no, my bad.
I got respect for her.
Oh, my fault.
And
Well, this coming from the
everything that
nigga.
she's doing.
This coming from the nigga that almost fucked Dominique Dawes.
Oh, what?
Slow down. I never even met Dominique Dawes. I tried. I shot my shot. You know what I'm saying?
She was on your voicemail.
The funny thing was
She was on your voicemail.
She was.
Yeah.
But a couple times. But my dude.
Thank you, nigga.
My dude actually dated her.
What?
And they was almost engaged, and he didn't want to mess with her no more. It's like she too, like the whole energy, she too bouncy around, you know what I mean, full of energy, that extra positive shit, and then he just ended up being him. You know what I mean? You know,
niggas sure know how to fuck up shit, don't they?
Yeah, basically. Right. She all positive. She at my mom's house right now for Easter Sunday. My sister doing her hair. She got there before me. That's a bad thing, bro. She trying to meet the family.
Niggas be mad at the dumbest shit. Man, my mama love this bitch.
Yeah,
right.
I'm fucking late and shit. She all that.
Got me looking stupid. Who the fuck she think she is?
She talking about she want to buy a house. Like,
good thing.
This bitch trying to get her credit together. I said, what?
Right.
Nigga, 400 me, please. Oh shit, dog. Nah, man, but we support Shi Carri. I just feel like weed is like,
this is weird.
How is weed becoming so legal and still banned in so many places?
That's just horrible. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
But
it's a way to
so
keep
now,
her out.
devil's advocate, being honest, you as a runner know what they be on. You know that you can get dropped at any time. You know this shit.
She said that though. I mean, she said that in her interview. Like, I knew the risk. I knew what it was. I was blinded by my emotions
Sadness,
at the time, and you know what I mean, had a little lapse in judgment.
But it's like, duh, because my guy Demi, who done this shit for real, was like, yo, shit. 3 weeks before the trial, they at my door checking me. Hey, any given time.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like one of those things. Like I'm happy she didn't make no excuses. I'm happy she not, screaming the woe is me shit. I feel like the public is trying to woe is me for her.
I feel like this. You know what? Put that shit to a vote then, right? If the Olympics, who are these people who are making the rules or who are allowing these athletes or who are
I was say the athletes can't vote on this bitch because they're like, we ain't running against her.
Right.
Fuck that.
Nah, but this is supposed to be the land of the free. We vote. This is a democracy. These are the people that we're sending out to represent us, right? Do we still want Shi Carri Richardson to represent us in a world competition?
Yes.
I say yes.
Because she cold.
So let's vote.
She a real nigga,
right.
And she cold.
She represents America like a motherfucker.
Hey, like a motherfucker.
Right.
She whooped Debo ass, and she cold.
She represent real America. So go ahead.
She the realest nigga in it.
Right,
you already know. She won Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row.
Trapper of the Year.
Trapper of the Year. She been whooping ass since whooping ass, and I'm proud of her. Like, but now they saying that it's a chance she can still make the relays. If she make the relays,
I need her in the 4x1 anyway. I'm a 4x1 fan. I love the 4. I love track. I love watching track. I love watching the Olympics. I really actually had a desire to go to Japan at some point in my life, so that was I really wanted to go to this one because it was a bucket list on two things. You know what I mean? So
go play Mario Kart and shit.
Actually, you know what? I gotta give a shout out to all the black female athletes this year. This was their year. What was the name of that thrower? Did you see her?
Dog, her form. Oh my God, her technique.
I forgot you was a thrower in high school. But she came out with the lipstick. You saw the lipstick, the Wakanda lipstick.
But bruh, she spun with the shot. That shit was sexy. Turned me on.
And then she turned her back on the play. You saw that part?
What?
Yeah, when she took third in the trials. You ain't see her.
Oh, she did turn her back.
Yeah, she turned all the way around like she was like a couple feet away from everybody with her back turned, and the other two was sitting up there like
proud.
Yeah.
I like her.
You got her. You got Allison Felix doing her thing after Nike. Yeah, you know what I mean? She went and got her shoes, put her C-section scar on the picture. I'm like, wow, okay.
All right, yeah. Showing off.
But you gotta give her credit. I don't understand. They do say that she's like the most decorated. I don't think that's true, but I know she is one of the most decorated.
She might be.
I want to say she's like in the top 3.
Because they're
saying like international ever.
Women or overall?
Overall. And I'm
I
like,
mean, but
Michael
she
Phelps
might-
got more than her.
But
though.
she might have done but they stripped a lot of Michael Phelps.
Oh, did
See, a lot of people, this is the problem I had with the Michael Phelps comparison. They snatched medals from him.
Oh, okay.
And endorsements. That nigga lost the M's.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, he was out. Nobody ain't saying that he was hurting. Because he did his time. He had whooped ass for so
But
long.
I think Michael Phelps got like 32. Allison Felix got like 23 or 18.
But I
They
think
said
they
she's the
stripped.
most decorated athlete, male or female, internationally right now.
But that might be because there are so many other little small track meets here and there that she
True.
might have gone to
True.
different Nike International, Adidas
Right.
International, Puma International.
I don't give a damn. This is her 5th
Olympics.
And the only reason that Allison Felix doesn't get her credit as she should is because she kept coming in second to them damn Jamaicans.
Bacon.
Because them Jamaican women,
motherfuckers.
man, hey,
But-
I love track. I love watching Jamaica run, and I love watching America run.
Jamaica
Them
was a
two.
thorn in niggas' side.
It's always been a battle between the two.
Yeah.
It's always been a battle between the two, and I love it.
Yeah,
I
Jamaica,
love that competition.
Jamaica pulling up, but then they saw Shi Carri.
Right,
Yeah.
everybody though. It's
Who
like
was
everybody
gonna
else is
smoke
just.
them niggas with Shi Carri?
Hey, look,
That
Shelly
bitch-
Ann Frazier, old ass, still out there running. Her and Allison Felix. So
But they had some young blood to really.
yeah, they had some competition. They was gonna have some competition this year, and that's why it hurts. It hurts. I think
Should sports even test for recreational drugs?
I never really thought a lot of tests for recreational drugs were fair anyway, because even in the workplace, you looking at it like most of the corporate drugs, even in the military, the drug of choice for officers was always cocaine.
Because it's out your system in like 20
3
minutes.
days.
Oh, 3 days.
3
I know
days.
the high only lasts 20 minutes. It's out your system.
Yeah, it's
very
like 3
quickly.
days. Heroin, all that stuff. A lot of the drugs,
Yeah.
those in and out your system real quick. But weed stay in your system for 30 days. So you mean to tell me you smoke a joint and eat a damn cheeseburger and go to sleep on the 1st, and then on the 26th, you gonna sit here and tell me that I was intoxicated, too intoxicated
Well,
to do
that's
my
why
job?
I'm kind of
Like, come
shocked.
on, man.
That's
Like,
why I'm
not
kind
even
of shocked
fair.
that she said it was 3 weeks ago and it was still in her system because
She did a lot of running, a lot of sweating, and she
I've
doesn't have a lot of body fat, so it shouldn't have stayed in her system.
it shouldn't
that
have
long.
been in her system that long. And that's my.
But I don't know how the Olympics doing their testing either. It could be a little bit more strength.
But even strenuous, if she just did it.
if it was hair, it might not be hers anyway.
Right. Y'all done pulled this bitch hair from Saskatchewan. She was rocking the weave.
Right.
Y'all
That ain't
pulling
her
the thing
hair.
in as hers. Nigga, no.
Check the DNA on that shit.
Yeah, look,
Ain't
that's
right.
Asian.
Right.
That is Asian weave right there. She got bundles, bitch. Real bundles. Talking about that call her
Right.
Big Purr. Call her Big Purr. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. But recreational drugs,
Should they be part of?
should they be part of testing? Like, I kind of, because honestly, if I'm a boxer, I want my opponent to be on heroin.
Right.
Knock this nigga the fuck out.
That's what I'm sayand I'm pretty sure
I wanna
all
know-
the other athletes was like, smoke up Shi Carri. Them Jamaicans was probably bringing weed to the Olympics. Like, take this.
So, and that's my other question. Are the Olympics testing or the U.S. Olympics testing?
That's
for is the USA testing them or the whole? Because I'm like, fam, drugs are legal damn near everywhere else.
Right. That was my point. Like, if it's the U.S. testing, then
Y'all
we
need to let it go.
We need, yeah.
Y'all could have threw that test away. Like,
because they vacated all of her trials. That's the U.S. That has nothing to do with the international competition. They haven't even submitted it to the international competition. You know what I mean? You haven't made the team yet, so you can't say that these people are. It's the what is the OICC, whatever, the Olympic International whatever committee.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
it's them doing it. I think this is
It's the
because
US.
It's the U.S. I don't think they have gotten to the point of the Olympics actually doing their testing to regulate, because we're not in that competition
let me,
yet. We're not competing against other countries. I think this is all internal.
I'm gonna call a friend of mine who's
Just say
actually.
he gonna phone a friend.
I'm gonna phone a friend who's actually been through this shit.
Yeah,
because I got a question.
swear, I want to say it's us. Just doing
Is it just us, or is that the? Because I'm like, when it said, like, I think even his post said like the USA Olympics something. Like, it didn't say Olympics. You know what I'm saying? He might not answer. It might be a little too late for him, but I'm hoping he do, because if he does, I got real questions for him. Because, buddy, I want to know who's doing this testing. Is it us, or is it the rest?
Or is it the Olympic?
Is it the field?
Is it the Olympic Committee or is it
The USA
the US
Olympic Committee?
Right. The International Olympic Committee or the USA Olympic Committee?
Because that changes everything. At that point, then it's like,
y'all chill out.
Fuck,
so
y'all can relax.
Yeah. Because I guarantee you, if it's not an Olympic test for the international testing,
right?
And to be honest with you, even if it is, you can still let her rock,
right?
Because she'll be clean by the time she'll pass by the time she get there.
Let me see if James knows. He might know because he ran track for Wisconsin, but I don't think he ever tried to go Olympic.
Well, the one dude I know, I ain't got his number.
James, what it do? You are.
Am I live on the pod?
Yes, you're live. I got a question for you. With this Shi Carri situation going on, who's doing the testing? Is that the USA Olympic team?
Yes, USADA.
So that is not the International Olympics.
They ride under the same guidelines, but that is the USADA doping agency that's testing her.
So that makes it even more fucked up because to me, I feel like weed is starting to be more legal.
But he's saying
United
he
States.
said they fall under the same.
They fall under, but they under the same umbrella.
You gotta look at it like this: if the International Olympics Committee is drug testing everybody across the fucking world, they don't give a fuck about the state of fucking Oregon or the 20 states that find weed legal. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Fair.
They don't care about that. Why would they care?
But in other countries, it's fully legal as well.
Yeah. Them niggas have to ride under these same guidelines that weed is illegal.
So it makes sense. Okay, so then
yeah. So
I was like, that was just the question from us because I was like, her trial, like my cousin was saying, the trials got thrown out. That's what got thrown out, and that's why she can't compete. But she with the 30-day suspension, she get a chance to do the relays, right?
No, probably not.
Really?
She gonna miss him, right?
She gonna miss him.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on when. Do they do it from the date that she failed the test, or that she took the test, or the day that they?
So she failed the test on the 18th, and the ban started on the 28th, and she's reinstated on the 27th of July. So,
and the which cause is the 27th, right?
So like what I'm like thinking.
That's just
enough time to keep her out.
Yeah. She gets 4 days. Olympics
Oh.
the Olympics starts on the 23rd.
So check this out. Here's a question. When she first smoked 3 weeks ago, has she came forward and been like, yo, I just smoked, and they started her ban then, would she have made it?
No, they still would have tested you.
They still would have had to test her because they needed the positive test.
You got to test your A sample and your B sample and all of that good stuff. It's a whole process that goes along with that, which is why it's the 10 days.
Right.
From the day that she did it and all of that.
Okay, that makes sense.
So she fumbled the bag.
She just fumbled the bag, yeah. I mean, and I'm not.
She smoked the bag. She ain't fumbled.
Yeah.
So she fumbled the bag.
You want to know what's fucked up though?
She probably lost like close to $1 million in earnings and endorsements.
Nike's
not incentives.
Yeah, incentives. Yeah. Nike stuck with her.
They had no choice because they did Allison Felix dirty, so they can't leave her.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we just talked about
Allison Felix too. We just talking about how they did her.
They did Allison Felix dirty, bro. They can't leave her.
Yeah, they got it because if they would have left her, then Nike would have had a bad.
Wait, how many Olympic rings is it? Because I can't remember off the top of my head. Because I got a joke.
5.
Yeah, they got a ride under the 5.
They got a ride under the 5. That's funny as a bitch. But yeah, bro, we was just talking about it. I knew you had like some insiders on like as far as like the track and all of that goes.
Anytime you've ever run fast, the United States Doping Agency is coming to test you.
Right. That's what we said. Like you out here breaking records.
Like they come into your crib. They come into your crib at odd hours of the day and night, and they're going to stand by you and they're going to invade your privacy and watch you pee in front of them and all of that. Like, so I've dealt with that personally. And she knew the fucking vibes, cuz.
Yeah, I'm glad she admitted it and came. So let me ask you another question about this. Do you feel
kill her drug dealer?
Do you feel like weed should be on the banned substance list? As a runner, as somebody who's run Like at very high levels. Do you feel like
No.
okay? Any specific reason why?
Is alcohol on the bad substance?
Is alcohol on the banned substance list?
Well, alcohol is a drug, like by definition.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be. Like they handed out liquor at the Olympic villages and other Olympic games. Like so.
Right.
like no, it shouldn't be on the banned substance list. But these are. It's the same when you talk about like. It's the same when you talk about like football, right? It's the good old boys. These rules and stuff has been in place for eons and eons and eons, and they're not going to change with the times because they know that's going to change the bag, that's going to change who makes the money, that's going to change all of that stuff. They're not going to do that because Justin Gatlin got suspended when he was in college for having a steroid, my guy, and for asthma that's prescribed to him for a doctor, and you have to get that approved. He got banned for 2 years for having asthma because something that was in his.
They gave that nigga prednisone.
He's on the banned substance list.
They got that nigga. He got banned for prednisone, folks. Like,
he should have got praised for running track with asthma and beating everybody's ass.
Bro, like my nigga was taking that Buterol and got banned.
Yeah, Buterol. Yeah, Courtney take that shit.
I got that shit.
Yeah, like, so I'm looking at. Okay, so my next question is, as me and my cousin were talking about, how was that not out of her system in 3 weeks if she only did it once?
Who said she only did it once?
She did.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, all right. First of all,
so now
you asking the athlete why the drugs is still in his in her system. You need to pose that question to the smoker. To
the smoker.
So
okay, my fault. Yeah.
To a person that's done both.
Yeah.
She smokes, bro.
Yeah.
You can tell from her mouth, that ass for real. When you look at her mouth, like, oh, yeah, she smokes. Your teeth got a little yellow.
All right, bro. Hey, we want to thank James, our track correspondent, on this episode.
And also, all you black people that's listening, this is not about race. Russia got banned because they was making their women get pregnant. The whole country got banned. Look it up. The whole country got banned, and they just started reinstating like different sports. The entire country got banned because they was making their women get pregnant 6 to 8 weeks before a championship race, and then making them abort the baby because they'll have higher testosterone, which makes them bigger, stronger, and faster. Michael Phelps got banned because he was taking a picture with a bong. This is not about race, my guys. This is about people being consistent with who they are.
Oh,
don't make this about niggas.
Yeah, because
Samaya, I don't want to hear nothing about these high testosterone people. Caster Samaya is a transgender runner, and she didn't forthcomingly say that. That's why she got banned. It has nothing to do with them being black. A whole country of white women got banned because, and Russia ain't shit. So yeah.
All right, bro. Good looking, folks.
Duh.
And that is Tracks with James.
All right.
The love of the Lord is the purest love to have for anybody.
Love, bro.
All
right, well, I did not know that Russia shit happened.
Neither.
That's nuts.
But you know, Russia and
be on some bullshit.
Honestly, like a lot of these other countries, they do take this Olympic shit real seriously. You know what I mean? We think back and you go back to like Nadia Comaneci and Bella Caroli and all the shit they were doing with them motherfuckers.
But they got these bitches pregnant.
Dog, they had them, what's the name? Yeah. That's crazy.
Folks got them pregnant and then made them aborted at 6 to 8 weeks because they had higher testosterone levels and were bigger, stronger, and faster at that point. And that makes total sense because, you know, they say, like, women who are pregnant do get,
that's crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
So
a whole country.
So why did Nike drop Allison Felix?
Oh, and I didn't even know that there was a transgender issue because he said,
either. Yeah.
Okay.
What's he talking about though?
I never heard that transgender. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. We probably
That's
talk
not
about
the
that
more
next.
recent one because didn't somebody else just get banned? The 400 meter, the fastest 400 meter runner right now, the fastest woman in the 400 got banned, or she got banned.
That's nuts.
That's what I thought everybody was talking about this morning when I heard. They were like, yeah. I was talking to my sister and I was like, yeah, Shi Carri Richardson. She was like, is that the one who just got banned this morning? I was like, no. I was like, you talking about that 400 runner? Yeah. No, Shi Carri, da-da-da. She was like, no, I think that's her name.
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? And she showed me the article. I was like, oh.
Nuts. fucking nuts.
Yeah, I was destroyed.
Man.
Like, that shit actually hurt my feelings.
Yeah, man. But man, Rob, I thank you for coming on the show, man.
Hey,
Happy to
thank
be
you for
here.
having me.
Hey, man, cheers. Hey, dude.
This has been a great time.
Come do a shot, man. Come on. Call in our, the super producer, Dooch. The Timberland of podcasts in Milwaukee.
The Timberland of podcast.
The Timberland of pods, man. Yeah, man. Oh, we about to take a quick shot, man. Shots up, man. It's my cousin's birthday. Happy birthday, cuz.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
we
it.
all 8 years apart. Me, him, and then my older cousin is older than him. That nigga 51?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Ain't it?
Yeah. Man. Thanks for coming on the show, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. The Casamigos, yeah. They got a little caliente in that motherfucker.
Pico de gallo.
Got some Tony Shashiris in that motherfucker. Nah, man. But Rob, give the people something to listen to, man. What's the hottest shit out of Cleveland?
Oh, that'd be you want me to play it?
Your son? Nah, his son, like my little cousin, man.
War Scars
on
Habit.
YouTube by Havoc, man. My little cousin, Habit.
He's
Habit.
actually about to drop another one.
It wasn't bad, like
It
for
wasn't
his
bad.
first track. And again, this goes into being a parent pouring into your kids, man. Like he said, he wanted to do music because got him some damn studio time.
No. This is why I was really proud of this whole situation.
He did that?
He said he wanted to do music, and he like any other kid. They attention span lasts all of 6 months, and then they on to the next thing. He didn't want to draw. He didn't want to be a YouTuber. He didn't want to
All that shit.
XYZ.
All
I'm
that shit.
play football. I'm gonna do this. All right. So he like, yeah, Dad, I'm gonna rap. I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Well, let's spit something then. What you got? And he
Rapper.
He spit, and I was like, you know what? That wasn't trash. You know what I'm saying? So for Christmas, I put a little studio in his room. I built him a little studio in his closet. And I try to support my kids, you know what I mean? So he started rapping for about 6 months, working on stuff. And then he came to me and he was like, Dad, I want to go to the studio. And I'm like, Dad, that's money. You know what I mean? And that's time. You got to know what you're doing. You sure you know what you're doing? And he was like, I already leased the beat. I got an unlimited lease. I already paid for that. I rapped over it. I've been talking to the engineer. I booked the studio time, paid for it. So you just need a ride? I said, I can't even knock you, bro. Like, go
All he
ahead.
need is a ride. Cool.
He said, I just need you to take me there.
Tell me what you think. You know what I mean?
You gonna even plug it in, man?
I can't. It's an iPhone.
Yeah, plug it in.
No, he got the regular joint.
You want me to pause real quick and stop it?
Yeah, pause. I got that.
Yeah, we got everything around here, man.
Yeah, so he put this together, and like I said, I'm a parent, so it's a couple things in here, and I'm like, but I do know my son, and I know metaphorically and some of the things that he did say, I'm like, you know what? You actually kind of caught that. Like, you was, and he can ride the beat.
Caught the beat pretty well.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let's see what the next one look like.
Right. Enough for you to say, all right, let's get a next try.
Right. Keep it rolling, keep it moving.
While we wait on Dooch, first, I finally like a Mo 3 song that's kind of decent, so I found that was kind of crazy. Oh, there you go. Yeah. You the GOAT for having the Android piece, though. My fault.
You fucking haters. Niggas be
No,
hating
I
on
was
that,
just saying, like, niggas prepare for anything. Like, niggas prepare for the worst.
Are we gonna be able to hear it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, got it. You don't point like a thumbtack.
She said, hold on, baby, just chill. I popped another perk and got me rolling downhill. Said, I'ma die soon, it got me caught up in my feels. Now it got me thinking, is the shit even real? We're supposed to make memories, I'm turning to a memory. Don't wanna see my tombstone, chilling in the cemetery.
It's some young nigga shit. Yeah, like, when I heard it, I was like, alright, it's young nigga shit. Let me remember that.
I do to myself, trying to get away, and I'm looking for some help. Got the war scars on my arm, guess I'm coming out my shell. See, I was locked up, placed my son into a cell. Can't be a hurt if you lose the way you feel. Make a meal in a year, but the pain will never heal. So I asked my heart, yo, what's the fucking
first
deal?
track,
If I pop
he started
another pill,
rapping
will it make
about
you
6
smile a
months
little?
before
I've been
he
tripping off the acid, I was flying like Aladdin. This might be a dream, I can't understand what happened. I grew with a 6 or 9, yeah, my
you
ego's
popping
pretty
it,
high.
you know what I mean? I'm like,
See me cry 'cause it's
all you
wasting
ask
my
for is some
time.
support.
She said, hold on, baby, just chill. I popped another perk and got me rolling down here.
This the one I gave the analogy
Caught up in my feelings. Now it got me thinking, is the shit even real? Yeah, this is a dream 'cause I'm
I know this was decent because my mama called me like,
that was it.
Right.
well, yeah, she was like,
I was getting called from my cousin in Texas and everything. Like, that's good. I was like, hey, come on.
Always hurt the most. One day they love it and the next they go ghost. Shut up, don't speak. Let me finish my toast. My front to preach to God before I go broke. Don't put your heart on the platter, that bitch will make it shatter. A lot of them are lawyer when you ring them up like Saturn. A bunch of them will play you on repeat just like a pattern. A lot of them are toxic just for a little laughter. When you catch them giggle, that's when I found a little.
This definitely
right here.
But it never really wins them. When you spend a band, that's when they grab your hand. They want your green finger, that's their motherfucking plan. She said,
oh, they want your green finger. That's your motherfucker. Alright, cuz. I was listening to it like, you know, you do a little bop like, alright, cuz.
The hook came in. So yeah.
The hook was decent.
Let's have it. That's the hottest nigga out of Cleveland right now.
Hottest nigga out of Cleveland, cuz. Hottest nigga since Bone.
Hottest nigga since Bone.
Call it Happy Bone. Happy Bone in the building. Oh no, man, little cuz definitely did his thing on that, man. I was thoroughly surprised.
That was Kimi Casanova.
That was Kimi Casanova. Oh, Casanova cold. Casanova break a bitch. He said, if I ever cared about a bitch, I'll be broke. Nigga, if I ever loved a bitch, I'll be broke. Right. That's what that nigga said. I love you, baby.
You seen that meme recently? It said the only
He said, I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.
the only
if I had $1 for every bitch I loved, I have at least $1. You know what I'm saying? Look, you
have at least $1.
At least $1. I got $1 with you, baby. I don't know the rest of them. Shit, $1.50 maybe. At the most, they might have got half love.
They said the only time a woman ever turned a man into a millionaire if he's already a billionaire.
Wow. And we gonna leave on that note. Hey, he got the key of the night. Key of the night. Find this podcast anywhere you find a pod. YouTube, follow us. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to my cousin Robb for stepping in, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, only time a bitch ever turned a billionaire to a millionaire.
No, a man into a millionaire
when he was already a billionaire. That's tough. Oh, damn. Way to end the episode, cuz. Thank you. I appreciate that, cuz. Way to end the episode, cuz. All right, man. Hey, Substitutes Podcast, man. Y'all follow us everywhere. You can find a pod, man. Everyday shit. Whole lot of gang shit. You know what the fuck going on, goddamn. Yeah.